Hi, it's Angie.
And Sherrel.
And we are going to teach you how, or she's going to teach you how, to make this entire Thanksgiving meal. This looks wonderful.
And we're going to try to give you the confidence, Angie, where you will tackle at least
go,
one or two of these dishes yourself.
I know it. So mashed potatoes, and pecan pie, the turkey, of course, dressing, anything and everything. We've got the whole meal, and we're going to show you in individual videos, so make sure you check them all out. Let's get going. All right, with Thanksgiving meal, every Thanksgiving meal's got to have mashed potatoes.
Oh, yes.
So this is going to be a wonderful recipe of mashed potatoes that Sherrel's going to show us. All right, so what's up first?
Yes, well, first of all, let me tell you, you want to use Idaho russet potatoes for the most success in that. And last year, I think I got a hold of, I used some red potatoes, and they were so starchy. They made our...
So these are much better.
Yes, I don't want wheat paste mashed potatoes. So try to use these.
You have some in here.
I have some in here that I've peeled and cooked, and then most importantly, I let these cool a little bit, and then I heated them back up. I drained off most of the water.
See that steam?
And I let them cool, and then I heated them back up. And what this does, it keeps the starch from being so, and be careful because this is kind of splattery, and I'm just draining off the rest of the water. And then, then we're going to transfer them to our mixing bowl. And we want to work with everything hot, and that's why I suppose you could try to peel them. I like to cook them when everything's with the peeling on, but it's hard to peel them.
Tell us what this is mixture
This is milk and butter, and I have, a little bit of half and half in here to kind of make it a little richer. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt in here. You may have to taste these along the way to see if it's salty enough. And then I'm going to turn this mixer on just barely and add just a little bit at a time of the milk and butter mixture. And we're pushing the potatoes down a little bit around the sides. I'm going to add just a little bit more of the mixture. I'd mix that, depending on how much you're doing. This would be mashed potatoes for 4 to 6 people, I think. And so...
So then you start to get it a little faster, whip it a little faster.
Whip it a little bit, but I still want a few chunks in there, so I'm not going to scrape it down again too much.
But
there we go.
If you do want smoother, then you can.
Yeah, you can. And I'm going to leave it like this. And then what I'm going to do is cover the bowl with foil. And this is a metal mixing bowl, so I can... if I need to have a little more time while I'm finishing setting the table or getting the rest of the gravy and that sort of thing, it'll keep the heat in, and then also you can sit it in some boiling water and making sort of what they call a bain-marie.
See the tricks, the little tricks.
Well, those things really help.
All right, so now the mashed potatoes obviously have been staying warm.
Bain-marie, staying warm, and we've got them covered in our metal mixing bowl, tucked down in a pan with the warm water, so they're not going to cook on the bottom. So now let's put them
in our bowl.
Right, so we just lift them out of the water, and I bet it's still going to be nice and steamy. We take them off, and so into the bowl we go. See if you can kind of hold that on the edge. Oh,
looks delicious.
Looks great. We'll put just a little pat on here and let that just kind of melt in there. And I'm going to put the plastic wrap over it till we get it to the table. And then just before we sit down, I'll take the plastic wrap off of everything.
So for this recipe, check in the Oklahoman in the live section for the Passion for Food column, also obviously online. And not only is this recipe one of our Thanksgiving meal recipes, we have many more. Sherrel's done a lot. So
it's a real feast.
Yes, so just go online, search Thanksgiving, and you are going to find all of these wonderful recipes for a great Thanksgiving
and
meal.
some helpful tips that will help you get through the day.
Very helpful tips. Thanks so much.